This is the story of how my family came to be, or actually, how it almost never was. My husband Tom is a multifaceted man of many, many talents. He's a paver. He's an excavator. He's a developer. He's a builder. He's a mason. He's an electrician. He's a mechanic. But above all, he's the wonderful father of our 2 young boys. Life is good now, but it wasn't always, because 37 years ago, my husband's parents had to make a very, very difficult decision.
In 1972, in January, I became very sick. I couldn't talk, I lost my voice, my throat was raspy, my throat was swollen. So he sent me for some further testings, only to find that I had a tumor on my thyroid gland.
When doctors performed the surgery, they found that the tumor on her thyroid was cancerous, and she would need radiation therapy to treat it. With 4 young daughters at home, this was an especially challenging time, and just when things seemed bad enough, the unimaginable happened. One phone call would change their lives forever. Mrs. Grassel, you're pregnant.
My response was, I can't be pregnant. I had a D&C, I had radiation, I had my tubes tied, and Tom and I went in to Dr. Axelrod's, and he said, you're pregnant, I know you're happy about it, you're not upset about it, but he said, it's not good. He said, you have all these things against you. He said, there's no way you can have a normal fetus in your womb. He said, there's no way. There will be limbs missing. It could be a lot of things. He said, we would have never done these if we would have known you were pregnant.
This pushed my in-laws' faith to limits inconceivable to most of us, but they put their trust in God, and despite the doctor's strong recommendations not to, they continued on with the pregnancy.
On November the 6th, it was a cold fall day. I remember that. It was very cold. The baby was born. And praise God, everything was there. All his limbs were there. He seemed to be breathing okay. He was a dear little baby, with the dark hair and the dark eyes. And it was so exciting, and the whole delivery room, including the nurse, was crying because they knew not what to expect. And we just praise God for that he led us through that I did not have an abortion, because I would have missed our only son.
And so, because all those years ago, 2 very special people had faith, we have a family.